very special vest. And my very special vest is my very best. I am Mr. V with a very special velvet vest. And my very special velvet vest is my very, very best. I am Mr. V with a very special violet velvet vest. And my very special violet velvet vest is my very, very, very best. I am Mr. V with a great variety of very special violet velvet vests. And my great variety of very special violet velvet vests is my very, 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 very best.
Hello, Mr. V here with you today. I'm new to Letter People Land. Thought you'd like to hear a little something about my sound. My sound is among the very, very, very best you'll ever hear, and it all has to do with my very, 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 very violet velvet vest. That's where I get my sound, you see, from the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. Let me give you an example of my very, very, very vivid sound. Let's see what I've got here. Oh, yes, my vegetables. Vegetables start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. What's this? Someone has ruined my vegetables. This puts me in...
Did you hear the news? Boy, oh boy. Did you hear the news, Mr. V?
What news?
Oh, it's bad news. Bad news. Bad news. I brought it over here as soon as I heard about it. Bad news, Mr. V, but I think I got here in time.
Get hold of yourself, man, in time for what?
To warn you that the very, very villainous vandal is on the loose.
And who, may I ask, is the very, very villainous vandal?
He's a bad person, Mr. V. He goes around putting his mark on things that start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. The mark looks just like a whole bunch of your V's. Boy, oh boy, I'm sure glad I got here in time. Oh boy, hey, what's that weird-looking mark on your vegetables, Mr. V?
That, no doubt, is the work of the very, very villainous vandal, Mr. B. I'd better take a look around to see if he did any more damage.
That's a bang-up idea, Mr. V.
Oh, no, not my violin. Oh, this vandal strikes a bad chord. It pulls at my heartstrings. You say that he only puts his mark on things that start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest, Mr. B?
That's right, Mr. V.
Well, the very, very villainous vandal found a good place for his mark. Listen. Violin starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. I can still play it, though.
You sure can. That was beautiful, Mr. V. Will you play some more?
But not now. I have to see if the very, very villainous vandal put his mark on anything else that starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest.
I understand, Mr. V. Hey, how come you're looking at that basketball? Basketball does not start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. Basketball starts with the same sound that starts beautiful button.
This is not a basketball, Mr. B. This is a volleyball. Listen. Volleyball starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. Volleyball, violet velvet vest. The same starting sound.
And the same mark of the very, very villainous vandal.
Yes, look at this. A bad serve from the vandal. We've got to figure out a way to stop this vandal.
Well, I heard about it on the radio. Let's turn on your radio and see if the vandal has been caught.
Good idea, Mr. B. Let's see what we can learn.
Letter People Land tonight is a city of terror due to the torrent of senseless violence. The very, very villainous vandal is still at large. Early reports say that the vandal has marked many things that start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest, including vitamins, a volcano, some valentines, and Valerie, Vernon, and Veronica. They're not too happy about the vandal. The scene was one of mass confusion in busy downtown Letter People land today when we managed an exclusive interview with this arch villain, during which he made this daring claim.
I'm so good at what I do, I'll make this daring claim. If I ever make a mistake and put my mark on anything that does not start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest, I will gladly give up my career as the very, very villainous... don't worry about that, folks, because I never make a mistake when it comes to the sound that starts violet velvet vest. Thank you. Thank you.
When last seen, the very, very villainous vandal was making his mark on Vladimir, the village vulture. In other news today, we learned that Miss E gave television star Monty Swell a dumbbell for his birthday.
Boy, oh boy, did you hear that, Mr. V? Maybe we can catch up with the vandal down in the village.
Very good, Mr. B, but first listen to this.
Capital V? Lowercase v. Both make the same sound. It starts violet velvet vest.
Holy velour. Mr. B, open your peepers and look over there, by jeepers.
Oh boy, there he is. I think I'll tell him that I heard him on the radio and ask him for his autograph. He's famous, you know. Oh, boy.
If you'll remember, Mr. B, the vandal isn't really one of our friends. But your asking for his autograph could be a good idea.
What'll we do?
Well, listen, I've got a plan. If first of all you were to sneak around and next thing that we knew...
Boy, oh, boy. I think I've got it. Good luck, Mr. V.
How do you do? You are the very, very villainous vandal, I presume.
You got the picture, Mac.
V's the name. Making the same sound that starts violet velvet vest is my game.
Well, you certainly have good taste in sounds, Mr. V.
Thank you. Say, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I have some things here that start with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. Would you be so kind as to put your mark on them? I really like your mark very, very much.
Yeah, that's strange. Most folks think my mark is bad. Well, sure, I'd be glad to help you out, Mr. V. What you got?
Oh, just a few simple things like this vase.
Very, very nice vase. But I better sound it out. I can't make a mistake, you know. Let's see. Vase. Vase. Violet velvet vest. Vase. Yeah! Vase starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest. And here's my mark for your vase, Mr. V.
Gee, that's very good, Mr. Vandal. Now would you do the same for my vinegar?
Not so fast, Mr. V. I have to sound this out. I can't make a mistake. If I do, my career is shot. I better sound this out. Let's see. Vinegar. Violet velvet vest. Vinegar. Violet velvet vest. Yes, sir, I hear it. Vinegar starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest.
Oh, that's wonderful. Very, very well done, Mr. Vandal.
Oh, shucks, it was nothing. And you can call me Vandy. All my friends do.
Okay, Vandy. How about one more thing? I've got this valentine here, and it sure would look vivid with one of your marks on it.
It's not that I don't trust you, Mr. V, but a person can't be too careful, you know. I really should sound this out so I don't make a mistake.
Of course, go ahead and sound it out.
Okay. See, Valentine. Valentine. Violet velvet vest. Valentine. Yes, I hear it again. Valentine starts with the same sound that starts violet velvet vest.
Boy, oh boy, small world. What are you doing here, Mr. V?
Oh, just getting a few of my things ruined, Mr. B. I'd like you to meet Vandy, otherwise known as the very, very villainous Vandal.
Boy, oh boy, what a bonanza. I'm a big fan of yours. I heard you on the radio today. You were brilliant. Would you put your mark on something of mine? Would you? Please? Would you? Would you?
Well, sure.
Oh, goody.
I guess any friend of Mr. V's is a friend of mine. What have you got there, Buster?
Well, see, it's my baseball.
Sure thing, your baseball. Okay, there you go. Enjoy it. I think it's one of the best I've ever done.
Oh, Vandy.
Yes?
I don't want to upset you, but you have been fooled. Baseball does not start with the same sound that starts Violet Velvet Vest. Ha ha!
Oh, no, you're kidding me.
Oh, no. No, sir. Listen. Baseball. Baseball. Baseball starts with the same sound that starts beautiful buttons.
He's right, you know.
I know. My career as the very, very villainous vandal is ruined. Rat, drat, and phooey. What am I gonna do to keep myself busy?
I've got a very good idea about how you can keep yourself busy, Vandy.
What you do? Oh, please tell me. I want something to do. Please tell me, Mr. V.
I will, right after this word.
Van. Gosh, I really like that word, Mr. V. Would you like me to put a mark on that van? That sure would keep me busy for a while.
Absolutely not, Vandy. Remember, you promised that you wouldn't put your mark on anything ever again. But I do have something to keep you busy.
Good deal. What is it?
You can keep yourself busy by going around and taking the marks off everything that starts with the same sound that starts Violet Velvet Vest. You know, Vandy, it's not nice. It's just not right to mark up things that don't belong to you.
I guess you're right, Mr. V.
Of course I'm right. You can start by carefully removing your mark from my violin. But before you do, let's all go over to the Letter People Land sweet shop. We'll all have vanilla ice cream cones, my treat.
It won't be so bad taking the marks away, Vandy. You can leave the mark on my baseball. I kind of like it.
On the way over to the sweet shop, I'll tell you a story. This story has lots of words that start with the same sound that starts Violet Velvet Vest. See if you can get them all.
Viva Vetch had vim and verve. She had real va-va-voom. Viva's voice would vibrate in her neighbor's living room. Viva vaulted over Van. She ate vast vats of veal. Volleyball was her best game. Victory, she would squeal. One day, Viva got the flu. A vicious virus struck. Poor Viva was the victim of plain unlucky luck. Viva had a visitor, a shy but valiant lad. Vance Van Voot brought violets. Miss Vetch was very glad. That vile virus vanished. Like magic, she was well.
Ba-ba-boom!
Yelled Viva, it was love, and love is swell. Viva Vetch and Vance Van Voot are happy as can be. This story ends with just 2 words.
Ba-boom!
And victory!
Come and meet the letter people. Come and visit the family. Words are made of letter people. A, B, C, D, follow me.